probably trot out the term well-rounded in modern-day mixed martial arts more than we should, but this fighter certainly fits the bill.
Oh, 110%. He can do everything inside the octagon. Where he is most comfortable is inside of that 8-sided structure where most men are terrified of being. But for this gentleman, he only wants to be there. When you try to wrestle him, he's able to defend takedowns. If you dare stand and strike with him, he can knock you out. He's got all the tools necessary to become a UFC champion.
His first martial art, mixed martial arts, and that's not always the case. He believes that he should have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. Here we go. A lot of fans had their sights set on this particular matchup, and I think a lot of the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu community really curious to see if this guy can make a run at a UFC World title.
He excites him because he's a guy that has come to the UFC with that background and has excelled. He's getting better every single time he steps into the octagon. And you know what? He's a guy that specializes in grappling. So when you're on the ground, you're in trouble. He knows that. He's comfortable there. He recognizes that if he can get you to the floor, you are in a heap of trouble. Let's see how he plans to do that tonight.
And he certainly was quick to acknowledge all the power and the skill on the other side, but this man has a composure and a maturity that belies his years, and we are excited to see him compete in a big setting here tonight. And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. We go inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Arman Tsarukyan. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Beneil.
All right, Herb Dean, our referee for this one, just about to get underway. All right, here's the lightweight contender, Arman Tsarukyan, as this round gets underway. There are easier draws in a UFC debut than Islam Makhachev on short notice. He was competitive that night, and he has been largely dominant throughout his UFC lightweight career. He believes he will have both the striking and the grappling advantage in this particular matchup here tonight. Tsarukyan gets the early takedown. Nice start to the round for him. Let's see what he can do with it. Making all these shots count.
Lands a nice punch from his back.
Tsarukyan going to work here from the full guard. Nice combination of strikes, mixing it up pretty well here. That is how you reverse position on the ground. Beautifully done by him there. Nicely done.
Posture and elbow. Posture and elbow.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Dariush. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Dariush. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there.
Full side control now.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Side control now. Oh, tight submission attempt now with the Dorse.
That Dariush choke is tight.
Oh, so how about that? The offensive fighter bails on the submission now.
Very smart. You gotta keep position over submission.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Posture's up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Push off, get up.
Dariush is in half guard.
That was nice.
All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here.
Getting him out here. Now he's got good body position. Yup.
Grab him, hold him down.
Oh, great reversal to top position by Tsarukyan. Good, solid strike on the ground.
Hand fight.
90 seconds now to go in the round. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
Tsarukyan, ground and pound from half guard. Working on the ground here, his opponent's feet on the hips. Oh, looks like he's got the arm isolated.
He's got it isolated, working toward the finish.
Oh, that's gotta be it, I don't know.
That's it so deep, oh my goodness.
Oh, he's out!
He actually escaped. Look, I gotta stop writing these dudes obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me.
Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Tsarukyan. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
You're being controlled on the ground here. He gets the takedown. I need you to put your feet on his hips immediately and push off. Don't rest until you're back up on your feet.
All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground, DC. Talk us through the highlight.
Yeah, man, you see two high-level grapplers going after it. One guy gets an advantage. The other guy always has a response. We thought it was over. A lesser opponent would have been submitted, but these two are two of the best grapplers in the entire UFC.
All right, nice job there by the corner after that previous round as our next round gets underway, and their fighter is undeterred. He was close on the submission in the previous round. He's going to get right back to it.
He's like a dog on a bone. He's going to continue to attack until he eventually gets what he wants.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Able to connect with a beautiful jab. Dariush goes for the takedown and misses. Trying to go to the body here, unable to find the target. This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches in bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway, he smokes.
Hip tosses him down. Now we'll see if he can advance position.
I mean, right into side control.
Print the shirts, ground and pound. When he moves into half guard, the guard pass is starting to pile up.
Right away, he takes the far side underhook. Look for damage from the top to come now.
Dariush is trying to get a triangle submission here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
Great job maintaining position there. You never want to lose position to chase a submission.
Well, his superior grappling has certainly been the lead narrative in this one. The takedowns, the ground control, he's got it all going tonight.
He's doing a great job of dictating to his opponent, not allowing him to make any decisions in regards to the fight.
All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Make the opponent give his back so that he can try to get his choke.
Attempting an arm bar here. Ooh, that looks wicked tight.
It's getting tight now. He's advancing.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Tsarukyan. Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively. All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Tsarukyan.
Another strike gets through from the top position. Beautiful transition.
Takes his back now. Tsarukyan is in half guard.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Get yourself up in a good position, a better position.
20 seconds to go, round two.
He
Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Tsarukyan. Round three next. Stop. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I mean, the guy is getting hit with big shots. One big enough to open up a nasty cut on his cheek. While it's in a better spot, it still is very difficult to deal with.
Like if he absorbs another strike on that cheek, he might actually be able to eat through that cut on his cheek. I'm just saying.
He's got a big mouth.
Nice punch there by Dariush. Now going upstairs with the left hook. Connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Now some spacing as they exit the clinch.
Nice combination.
just out of range.
That punch to the body does a lot of damage.
That's a perfect scramble right there. Beautiful transition. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Try to establish that jab. Dariush going for the takedown, nothing doing there. Oh, nice hook.
Nice level change.
Nice job staying offensive there as he lands a shot from the bottom. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Block! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter. Oh, right into the mouth.
All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Oh, he's going for a choke here. This could be tough. Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
You gotta be kidding me. He's out. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Oh, pinpoint ground strike by him there, and that one opened up a cut. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Tsarukyan.
Oh, he got to the spot.
Just over 2 minutes to go. Dariush is going for the sub here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Pretty good elbow there from the bottom as he continues to stay active off of his back. Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
Tsarukyan is right back to the full mount. Oh, the ground and pound is there.
He's got to start throwing now. Big ground and pound.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, side control now.
He's got to be careful here.
Dariush's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow.
Right.
You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
15 seconds to go. Dariush's eye now closing up. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter. but he has never looked this good. And that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
Go after the cut. End this fight. End it.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Oh, solid takedown. Perfect timing there.
Now he's going full mount.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Oh, postures up and lands a huge head strike there. Nicely done by Dariush. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Dariush is right back to the full mount here. Nice positional control here. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get off on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Dariush.
Let's go. I need you to posture and palm on it.
He's got to be careful here.
All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are, because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs, and if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on them. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Dariush is back in full mount.
Heavy on top and work those elbows. That wrist control.
Every strike he lands, that cut gets worse.
Yeah, it's getting worse, and he needed to address it a little bit sooner, because now that damage is starting to pile up.
Just over 2 minutes to go in the round.
Yep, gotta be very careful there.
Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submission, but those submissions will present themselves once he's isolating an arm.
Ooh, that looks tight. Transition.
Beautiful transition to the belly down armbar.
Oh, he's out.
Notice how his opponent circled back off to his right. Back towards the side that his opponent was on, got his hips all the way across to release the pressure off of his arm. Beautiful submission defense.
Oh, when you get in a bad spot on the ground and you want to reverse it, that's what you need to do.
Masterclass in changing position, unreal to see.
Tsarukyan's eye starting to close up. Got to get that end swell on it between rounds if we get there. Oh, strong reversal on the ground here. Dariush's pass attempt denied. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. Dariush is back to the side control now. 20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go.
All right, good stuff, good stuff. That was your round for sure. Your round. You dominated that one. All right, I need more of the same. This is the last 5 minutes. Let's go.
All right, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. A lot of good work on the ground.
You knew, John, going into the fight, that if he was able to get this fight to the floor, he would have the most success, and you saw it in that exchange. He was able to get posture, land some really good ground and pound as the round came to an end.
You ready to fight? Ready.
It is the 5th and final round. All right, next round is underway. We will see it. Not the accuracy land right there. His opponent's wobble chin.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that. Oh, my goodness.
Well done to catch the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. All right, so he catches the kick and promptly counters with the takedown and puts him on his back. Nicely done there.
He knew exactly what he was doing. He knew if he had an opportunity to secure a leg off of the kick, he would go right to his takedown, and it worked to perfection.
Oh, he lands another pinpoint strike there, and no surprise to see the swelling upstairs get worse.
That accuracy, man, it's something to behold. This guy is so good at finding his target. Now, he's got a big old marker on the guy's face to try and hit. You have got a smart fight in front of you. You have got to move your head, or he's going to keep going there.
All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half-guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, drop punches, so it is very...
Somehow, his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up. Be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Oh, that right hand barely missed there.
Slips. Takedown defense holds up.
Hands up for me. Come on now. Let's move.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Well, no surprise to see him rinse and repeat as he continues to target that swelling upstairs.
Targeting that swollen eye, getting back after him, making him work.
I mean, you gotta be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
All right, we set it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called us off to this contest at 2 minutes, 8 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, Beneil Dariush.
All right, so there he is, the man of the moment, celebrating one of the bigger knockout victories of his career. And gotta be nice sometimes with all the hard work that you guys put in when it goes down exactly the way you drew it up.
A lot of people talk about doing certain things. It's harder to deliver on those promises.